One sister vanished into the woods and never grew older. The other used a Halloween ritual to see her future husband and witness something terrifying. Tonight's story is The Doomed Sisters by Charles Robert Maturin. In the early 1700s, Sir Redmond Blaney lived in an Irish castle with his 3 daughters. Then tragedy struck the family. The youngest daughter, Jane, disappeared while walking into the woods. Her companion later claimed they had encountered a strange old woman dressed in red and green. The woman handed Jane a rush and beckoned her away. Before vanishing, Jane called out, "Goodbye. It will be a long time before you see me again." Search parties combed the countryside. No trace of her was ever found. Then 10 years later, something impossible happened. A housekeeper entered the kitchen and heard a child's voice near the fire. "Cold, cold. How long it is since I have felt a fire." There sat Jane, still a child, dressed in rags exactly as she had been on the day she vanished. When the servants returned moments later, she was gone. The sightings continued for years, a lost child wandering between worlds. But Jane was not the only daughter doomed by fate. Her sister Anne became fascinated by tales of Halloween magic. An old servant convinced her that on the night of October 31st, she could learn the identity of her future husband. The ritual was dangerous, forbidden, and terrifying, yet Anne agreed. At midnight, she waited alone in her chamber. What appeared before her was no handsome suitor. A dreadful figure emerged from the darkness and hurled a blood-stained weapon onto the floor. Then it vanished. The shock left Anne screaming and nearly mad with fear, but she kept the weapon hidden. Years passed. Then a mysterious Scottish nobleman named Sir Richard Maxwell arrived at the castle. Anne eventually married him. Their life together seemed peaceful. Yet every year on October 30th, Sir Richard locked himself away and refused to explain why. Decades later, Anne's secret finally resurfaced. One morning, her husband accidentally discovered the strange weapon hidden among her possessions. The moment he saw it, his face turned white. He demanded to know where she had found it. Terrified, Anne confessed the story of the Halloween vision. What she learned in return shattered her life. Before coming to Ireland, Sir Richard had killed his own brother during a violent quarrel in Scotland. As he fled across the sea, he threw the blood-stained dirk into the darkness and prayed never to see it again. Yet somehow, the same weapon had appeared in Anne's room years before she ever met him. Their marriage ended that very day. They never spoke again, and Anne spent the rest of her long life haunted by the terrible prophecy she had invited into her chamber on Halloween night. Some doors reveal the future, others reveal things we were never meant to know. Would you have performed the Halloween ritual if it promised to show you your future spouse? Let me know in the comments.